Hey guys, it's Lougie here. It's that time again. It's the Childish challenge time, and yeah, I'm gonna do it. And if you don't know what that is, it's a challenge set by this guy, Mr. Childish Plays. Awesome dude, and he's got a great channel for Summoners War. He's just hit the 5,000 subscriber mark, so congrats, man. Congrats on that. That's awesome. Hopefully, I can get there one day. But yeah, that's really good. Excuse me. Let's get to the challenge, where are we? Let's go to playlists. Yeah, if you haven't been to his channel before, I have mentioned it before that you should check his channel out, but you may be new to my channel, or you might have just forgotten to go over and check his channel out. So he's got some amazing playlists. Educate and Dominate, highly recommend to go and watch that. If you need to know, little secret hints and tips, that sort of thing. There's all the top guys of the game. He basically sits with them, talks to them, a bit like an interview sort of thing, but they'll be there for like an hour or so, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, and yeah, you can get some really good insight into their kind of strategy gameplay. But yeah, let's get to... Oh, where are they? Have I gone past them? This is me all over. They were probably at the top, weren't they? Yeah. Oh, there you go, guys. Right. Yeah, so let's go to the Childish challenge, and it should be at the bottom. Right, yeah. Here we go. Where are we? Ah, there we go. At the bottom there. It's very similar. So if you saw my last Childish challenge that I did, it was the 5 for 5 Childish challenge, as you can see there, season 1. And basically you had to have, it's when all of the element dungeons are open, when they're all open, and you can basically go from one to the other. Yeah, you had to beat all of them from B7 or up. I did B10, same as I think probably all the YouTubers that I saw did B10 anyway, and you had to use a monster of each different element, so your water, fire, wind, light and dark, you had to use one of each, but there wasn't really much of a cap on that, like there is this one, which is another 5 for 5, but it's season 2, and it's basically the same as what I just explained, but you can only use attack monsters, and it's B8, so you have to do floor B8. I mean, if somebody goes above that, I'm not sure if he set that you can or not. I can't really remember, but yeah, it's the same sort of thing, but it has to be all attack monsters. So you can't have like your, like your Chasen that I had last time, Veramos and stuff like that. You can't have any of those sort of things. It has to be all attack type monsters. So let's just get into the game, and I'll show you what monsters I've used or what I'm using. Right, there's Malika, so I'm using him. He's really, he's just an amazing monster really. He's probably, I think he's the highest damage dealer out of the bombers. I think he has the highest base attack power, but yeah, as you can see I have him almost fully skilled, just need another 2 there, but he's let's go through his skills a little bit. His first one attacks the enemy with a bomb. The damage increases by 15% for each harmful effect on the enemy. So it's okay. It's when they've got a lot of effects on them, it can be, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not too bad. It does some damage. The bomb, of course, installs a bomb that goes off after 2 turns on all enemies and increases the attack gauge by 50%. Really, really good skill. It just really hurts, and it's AoE. It lands on everything. Obviously, it can be resisted. So he does have this bonus accuracy leader skill if you need to use that, unless you've got a lot of accuracy on your Malika, if you have one, which I don't, but it works. It works most of the time anyway. Right, and Ice Bomb detonates a frost compressed bomb, dealing damage to all enemies and decreasing their attack power and defense for 2 turns, with a 75% chance on each target, and that goes up to, strangely, it goes up to 95%. So you don't quite get that 100%, but I've got it up to 85 at the moment. But that skill right there is pretty much what gets me. I think what will get me through these dungeons. Getting that attack debuff on the boss and stuff like that, and obviously not having the support monsters to sustain you. If you can get like an attack debuff or a glancing hit debuff, something like that, that's really going to sort of get you through basically. Next up we have Verdi Heal. I think we all know. Actually, I'll show you the runes I've got on Malika just to show you that he's an attack type monster there. You can see in the top right corner, sort of thing, a bit low down, but. Yeah, and his runes, I've got Fatal and a Broken set, so it's attack, attack, attack. I was fortunate, I've got a Broken set because I was fortunate to get this Despair rune, and it was a legend, and every time I powered it up and it went up another 3, it all went into the attack percentage, so I've got a nice 32% attack there added onto it, so it's almost like another Fatal set, so it's really awesome. It's got him some nice attack. Verdi Heal, I think we all pretty much know what he does. Yeah, he's all about his passive, your critical hits, increase the attack bars of all allies by 20%. This effect does not have effects on allies that have similar skill effects, so it's basically, if you've got 2 Verdi Heals, it won't increase the other one's attack bar, sort of thing. So yeah, so the idea with him is just to get into 100% crit, try and get him some, like, if you can make him really fast, that's great. I can't because I don't really farm giants, well I don't farm giants at all. So I've never really got, I don't think I've ever gotten a speed rune for slot 2, Swift or Blade. So yeah, I've just got HP, crit rate and HP at the moment. So he sustains really well, he stays alive really well, he works well in Dragons, he works well in Trials of Ascension. Having all that HP is really nice. I would rather get a speed rune on 2, make him really fast, obviously get more of those turns, it's a lot more effective, and plus if you could get some HP percentage substats on that speed rune, that's just perfect, and of course crit rate as well, because you want him at 100% crit rate, you don't want to miss a crit, because there's that attack bar, you want it to just keep filling up and filling up. Right, next up we have, let's have a look, Ethna, the Wind Howl Lady. Now this, I've neglected her, I've had her for a while now, really neglected her, but this girl can do some serious damage. They're my stats at the moment, they're not, that's the best I've ever had them, I only got them up to that today. But yeah, she's rocking, she's doing really good. I've fed her some Devilmons as well, tried to skill her up a bit, they all sort of, yeah, I think we've got 2 in each. So I didn't manage to max any skill out or anything like that, but if you look at the cooldowns on her skills, let me just go through them with you. Attacks the enemy with a sharp blade and inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns. So she's got that dot and the 50% chance, a little bit like Kumar, he has a 50% chance, but hers goes up to 70% once fully skilled, and plus the damage as well is just insane. So yeah, it's nice to get those dots out on the boss. All the towers, no matter what you're going to attack, it's going to get those dots out. Accuracy does help, mine is low, but yeah, it's hard to get all the subs that you want. Right, attacks all right, Shatter. Second skill, attacks all enemies 2 times with a sharp wind and weakens the defense for 2 turns with a 50% chance for each attack. And that goes up to a 60% chance. And it's reusable in 4 turns, but if you look at the skill ups, when it's maxed, it goes to, so that'll be down every 2 turns. So that's minus 2 turns. So every 2 turns, basically, you can get an AoE defense break. I mean, how awesome is that? And it really hurts as well. She gets it off with the first hit, and the second hit follows, and it crits. It does some great damage. It's really good. And I've not got that. I can't wait to get her fully skilled. But yeah, that's my, basically, to get through the trash on the way to the boss, she can basically get all the armor breaks out, and everybody can just start messing them up. Okay, third skill, Capture. Inflicts great damage and stuns, it really is great damage by the way, and stuns the enemy for 1 turn with a 30% chance. The chance of the enemy being stunned increases as the enemy's HP decreases after the attack, so it's almost a guaranteed stun. It basically is, because that attack really hurts no matter what, so the more damage you do, the more that percentage goes up, I imagine that's how it works. On what scale I don't know, maybe it's something like, it goes up 5, maybe it just goes up 1% for every 1,000 damage or something, I don't know. Yeah, and that again, it's reusable in 5 turns, but once fully skilled, it's reusable in 3 turns. And this move right here, I think mine hits I'm not quite sure how much it hits for. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little spotlight kind of video on Ethna and just to see what kind of damage she does, and we'll have a little look at that. That'd be some fun. But it's definitely like around 46k maybe so far, something like that. Maybe more. I can't really remember. I know that I tried her since leveling her up, but I have powering her runes up, but I have powered another one up since, and I've not tried it. So we'll have a little look into that. But yeah, so there's Ethna. So far we have Malika, the water bomber, Verdahil, the fire vampire, Ethna, the wind howl lady. So that's those 3 elements. Oh, and yeah, I should just point out she's attack. Of course, Verdahil attack, Malika attack. Next up we have, where are we? We have this guy. Prom. He's the only light attack monster I could find. I have a Shren, but unfortunately she was, I'll say nerfed, but she kind of was nerfed. She was changed to a support type. She used to be a really good attack monster. She's got that tectonic shift, a bit like Kali, and she was just awesome. Because she was light, she didn't have any sort of elemental disadvantage, you know, so it was just great. But unfortunately, yeah, she's now a support type. And this was the only guy that I had that was an attack, apart from a light charger shark, I think. But I was not going to use one of them. So Prom, he's got some really interesting skills actually. The first one is the same as all the other Grim Reapers. It can hit pretty hard if you have the right stats on him and everything. It acquires additional turn if the enemy dies, which is pretty cool. Deadly Swing inflicts damage to all enemies with a deadly scythe. Always lands a critical hit in the enemy's HP if the enemy's HP is 30% or lower. So yeah, it's pretty good. Again, mine isn't gonna hit for much. He's only level 35. So yeah, let's not. Judgment brings an inevitable judgment upon all enemies, stunning them and decreasing their defense for 1 turn. The inflicted damage is proportionate to the enemy's max HP. See, now that's nice, especially against the boss, or the water boss in general. He's got so much HP, I think an added 500%. So you can only imagine what sort of damage this does. Mine, however, again, will not do very much damage. He's only max 5-star, and the runes I've put on him are just completely temporary. I'll just throw some runes on him. But yeah, I've got him max skill. That skill, what was that? That was 8 turns. It's now 5 turns. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So I can stun like a whole load of trash before the boss, get a defense break on there, mess them up with all the other guys. So it's just, I thought, yeah, that's gonna work. The faster we get rid of the trash, the better. Basically, that's all I was thinking. And then next up, wait, let's just show again. He's an attack monster. My apologies. Oh, and the runes for him. I didn't show Ethna's runes, did I? I'll show them. The runes for him are just random. We'll just put a vampire set on, attack, crit damage, and a bit of HP just to keep him alive because he's got so little HP. But yeah, there's nothing special there. Ethna, let's have a look at her again. So I've got 66 crit rate. I would like a bit more than that. 185 crit damage, and what's that attack? Probably 2,300, something like that. Is that right? Or am I completely wrong there? 2,200, something like that. Yeah, again, attack, crit damage, attack, rage, and a broken set, just to get those extra bits of crit damage, attack, and crit rate that I could find. I would have liked a bit more accuracy, but unfortunately, not to be. But yeah, she works well. She works really well. And then next up, we have Icarus, the Dark Sylphid. This was the monster I got from my Phaimon Volcano scroll, believe it or not. And I just had her sat in storage for so long. And yeah, I decided, actually I didn't decide anything really. She's the only attack monster, believe it or not. You would think she was a support, but she's the only dark attacker I actually have. So it had to be her, and yeah, so I'm guessing it's going to work because she's got the dots on her first skill. She actually has a little bit of a heal on her second skill, heals the whole team for 10%, which isn't much. And then, very much like Arnold, steals from the enemy the amount started. So it's just like Extortion. If you know Arnold, the Fire Death Knight, just like him. Equivalent to 30% of your max HP, you gain another turn if the enemy dies. Now that's something Arnold doesn't have, which is really good, but Arnold does have a higher base, excuse me, higher base HP. So hers doesn't hit anywhere near as hard as Arnold's, unfortunately, but it's really good, and she's got the heal as well, and the dots, and everything else. I've tried to skill her up a bit. I 5-starred her with 4 Sylphids, 4 Acacias, and yeah, so she's skilled up a bit. Her stats are nothing special, she's just temporary again. I've put a Despair set on there with some HP. Despair Focus, HP, Accuracy, just to try and get some stuns off on the trash if I need to. And of course the Accuracy for the dots when I get to the boss. And yeah, so there you go guys. That's the monsters. I'm just going to pause the video and then I will be back. Right, so that's my team. I've been through the monsters, their runes, their stats, just to quickly go over them again just to make sure they're attack monsters. So there you go, type attack. Type attack. I think we all know Ethan is an attack monster, same as the Bummer. Attack. Where are we? There we go. From attack monster. And Icarus, attack monster. So there you go. Right, so yeah, thank you for watching guys. Did I go over everything? I'm pretty sure I did. Hopefully I did. I always think that to myself afterwards, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you yourself, Childish, like this composition, and yeah, good luck to anyone else who's doing it, and I'll be looking forward to watching your videos too. Yeah, so thank you guys. I'll leave some music with you, and yeah, enjoy. Goodbye.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams and flight. And we'll Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories. Lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll